Hello everybody, welcome back to more Elden Ring. Hopefully you've been following along and have also killed the tree sentinel now that we have cheesed it to death. In this episode then we are going to be actually starting to clear out some of the dungeons that are surrounding us with the tree sentinel's ruins. We're going to get ourselves the 10th point of strength. We need to use a decent shield. We're going to get 10, 10, and probably a point in mind. Is that everything that we can do? It is. Just rounds us off a little bit, and in general will give us more resources to play with. In particular, the endurance being down at 10 is quite sorry. This is going to immediately allow me to get the shield on, which is going to be pretty essential to us going forward. And we can look at maybe putting some different gear on if we like how it looks. It's actually lighter with less poise. That's hilarious. I like the boots there. I feel like the actual boots that we already come with go with it. Yeah, we don't like that. Or that. Cool, I guess we're mostly staying the same, apart from just prefer the gloves. Either way, so we're going to set off from the Church of Ella. We've got a few things that we want to be grabbing here. So the first thing is there's going to be a cave right here. There's going to be a cave about here, and then we're going to come down for this cave down at the bottom. But swinging by about here-ish, where there's going to be an Ash of War for us to collect. So, let's mount up and let's start heading out of here. A lot of these enemies now are going to die rather quickly, so we might just fling out a couple of pebbles just to make myself feel a bit better. Now, technically speaking, we could go ahead and should go ahead and probably pick up the item that allows us to change Ashes of War, but we'll probably do that at the end of this episode because, well, I forgot about it until just now. So, up along this left side, we should find a... We've already gone past it. It should be a camp, like a single guard on a camp. Here we go. That means we're pretty close to where we want to be. Note that pretty much every dungeon has one of these Sites of Lost Grace in it, so they do end up becoming pretty good fast travel points for us to use. I'm going to come in here, we're going to have some wolves to fight. Now, this is where our lantern comes into play. See, now I don't have to worry about using a torch in my hand. So that is obviously a pain in the ass. I'm just going to pebble these down. This shouldn't be particularly difficult for us now. Yeah, that's you. Doesn't reach. Shit, I wonder if the sling can reach. Yeah, it's a much better range on that. It's a good range and good damage on the rock sling there. It's worth knowing. See, we can now do this. Don't have to worry about taking damage, which is real handy. The cracked pot, pretty important. There's the wolf hammer. Just pick everything up. Kleptomania rules! The crazy thing is, we're already at level 13, and we haven't used any of the rune items that we got. Thank you very much. Go ahead and put some of this. So go ahead and take the wolves straight out here. That's it. Distract! And this is basically going to be the story of basically everything we do now. Wolfpack is out in force. Nothing major, but we've done it. And then this will take us back to the entrance, because I don't think we can fast travel from in here. Oh, we can actually fast travel directly from in here. Strange. I actually thought it blocked us out usually. Okay. So as we come out of here, then we're going to want to turn right. We should probably rest first, otherwise we will not have the resources. So as I was saying, we are going to head to the right here. Really tempted to just basically kill everything we see, because it's just handy. We probably should like kill more animals as well, but right now we are just passing over everything as we get all of our goodies in order. So we should get 2 new spirit summons in this one. They're not particularly good, but we'll want them anyway. I like to use this because it shows you where we want to go. Let's see how close my my waypoint was. It's just to the left of it, look. I'm gonna head on over. Get your sprint on, get your sprint on. Nope, that is not the entrance. It is in fact here. Waypoint was quite close. Okay, so we can head around this. There's a little bit of teaching to be done here for anybody that happens to not be doing the kind of build that we are doing. I might as well pour all of my points into intelligence. Happened to only be 1 extra intelligence. The difficulty with being mage though is, so we're great when we can see stuff ahead of us. You'll see in a second, like with stuff around corners can be a problem. Now, I'm not going to farm it. If you're lucky enough to get a head off of one of those, you can actually get yourself a +5 to your intelligence helmet. Oh, thanks for the rear. I want to show something else though. These guys build up bleed, as you can see just there. Now, if that bleeds up, it probably will basically just kill me. So when they are doing their crazy flurry of attacks, you kind of want to be out of the way of it. The biggest thing they're susceptible to is that. That will 9 times out of 10 stagger them, so you can get it straight in for a critical. But you ideally want to be taking them on 1 at a time. Thanks for the smithing stone, we'll take that. And down to the left. So anybody that has played Bloodborne before, or has followed the Bloodborne guides, will be right at home with the idea of this door basically having a lever later on in the dungeon. And we push the lever, and are then able to access it. So you want to just be aware of where these are, look, as you can see. Although I don't think their throwing daggers cause the bleed build-up, which is at least a little bit merciful. Take the grave fiber. It's the glove wart we want to make sure we get. That upgrades your summons. So pretty soon, once we have the ability to do that unlocked, those will be basically like gold dust to you. Another standard form. Thing here. Don't even know where you came from. Well then. Got the blood loss on me. At least it didn't insta-kill me. Oh, it's percentage based, that's why. So as soon as the fire starts, we're going to want to run... Fire stops, should I say. We're going to run down here. Don't go down here as soon as the fire starts. That would be real bad for you. And then once you get to the end of these, you can hit them. That'll turn them off. Note that you can hit them again, and they will, and they'll move. I wonder if this one works as a lift. I've had one of these work as a lift before, and I don't know if this will crush me. That's fine. Okay. It was a part of a dungeon, and then now I'm wondering how many of them you can actually use that way. Let's go into the right-hand side again. Don't be tricked. There are a lot of enemies in this one, so be careful. They're all poised to attack you when you pick up the smoldering butterflies. Wow, I still missed one. You know, it's just like, I can't believe how many. Still going good though. Still going good. I need to get that health bar up. It's so small. I have to concentrate on that intelligence maybe a little too much. but we're doing fine. Just be careful, because these will aggro pretty much as soon as you start locking onto them. They don't like the fact that you can see them. But if you ignore them, they'll aggro when you get to about here, because there's going to be one directly ahead of you. As well as this friend. It's actually very nice playing this mage, I'm enjoying it. Right, so. Come over here. Brave Warden. Wandering Noble, should I say. Plus the wart, don't miss the wart. As always, I'm going to come down here for the switch. Cool, so now obviously we go back to the Site of Grace to reset all of our flasks, and I'll be right back here for that. Okay then, so, flasks reset, we are going in for the boss fight. I can't remember which one this, I don't think it's particularly difficult, but bring the wolves in anyway. Oh, it's this one, yeah, wolves are required. This one is a pain in the ass, although we'll see how it likes the meteors. Be interested to see if we can actually stun it. Oh my god, stop! It would be nice if we could get a stun on it. Oh man, the fact that it stuns is ridiculous. If we get a strong dex weapon combined with it, it's going to be amazing. Oh my god, I'm dead now. This will get shown off. That move is just so hard to predict and avoid. The AoE is just outstanding on it. Obnoxious frickin' boss. We got it though. We got the Noble Sorcerer's Ash. We will take that. Victory to the bank. Okay, so obviously we've travelled to the front. We're going to come down the stairs. I keep on forgetting to press play on the recording. It's gonna trip me up eventually. So we're gonna have an extra point in intelligence because I'm suicidal. No, I'm joking. And then we're gonna make the time go to morning. And then we're gonna go to the dungeon where the fact that we have got the lantern is gonna become even more useful. So let's just get out of here. We don't need to. Just like, I'm gonna kill all of this, get myself some extra rings, but you guys would not like that. So, for now anyway, we are gonna go down. We should kill some of these for more stuff, but right now, I'm gonna leave it. I'll probably do it in between an episode at some point where I'll just top myself up on the old animal bones. My melee is not gonna cut it. Oh, it kinda does. Kinda does. I don't know how much this affects you. Not enough. Too long. Let's get out of here. It was just a tester. It's fine. You probably could kill it, but it takes a bit long. Careful with its breath attack, like travels at the speed of sound. Oh, can I actually summon the wolves to help with that then? Right, okay, so here we would just want to kind of wait somewhere in its path. It is a pain in the ass. You only need to hit it once. I'm gonna try that again, one sec. Okay, we're gonna try the AoE spell, see if this works. Nope, just not fast enough. That's such a pain in the ass. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Nope. There we go. Finally. Of course, I didn't show the slash, but just kind of like, yeah, be around here where it's going to turn, and then eventually you'll get it. It's a pain in the ass, but it's got to be done. I'm not going to bother with this right now. It's actually quite vulnerable to the spells because its weak point is the beak in the middle. So we can kill those pretty handily, and they'll give us tentacle over, no, some like octopus ovary thing. Craftable items basically, but they're a little bit more aggressive than some of the other things that we would usually be harvesting. But now they're just going to leave them alone. They're not bothering me, and it shouldn't bother you either. So this next area unlocks, in fact, before we do this, we should, in theory, get an NPC. Now that I think about it. So we're going to get there, and then we are going to unlock the NPC that goes with it. Come on then, sir. Come and get served. Still no falchion. I really want them to drop the falchion for me. Gone too far? Aha, here it is. So we're just going to tag the Side of Lost Grace for now, and then we're going to go and find ourselves an NPC. So the place we want to go to is, see, this is what I mean by you can't usually fast travel out of the thingy. So there's going to be a Site of Grace about here. And there's going to be like a few bushel / trees about here, which is where we're going to find the NPC. So we're just going to step outside. We're going to fast travel back out. Wow. You're going to be liking that lantern now, right? So we're going to head on back outside. This is what I get for not reading my notes and going ad lib. So we want to go to here. And I guess on the way over, we can probably grab the loot out of this. Is that too long, though? I can, like, properly punish these guys now for daring to stand in our way. I love how much damage I can do, and I'm, like, barely even a build for that weapon. Oh, no, that's good. Bad. Whoopsie. I guess we're fighting now, then. Come on. One on the right. Let's get you all lined up. The more lined up I get you, the better. Oh, it's decided it's upgraded the big guy. Clear this camp out. I'm going to die if I'm not careful there. This guy really does not stagger at all. What if the meteors would stagger him? Realistically, he's the only real threat here. Especially when he's upgraded like that. He's going to drop me a ton of echoes. But it's fine. We're good now. Oops, didn't mean to that. Some have given in. You can see how dangerous that place can be, especially if you're going to be melee build. Just be careful about that. Let's go ahead and get the loot from here. There's a good amount of runes there. Some runic glory right there. Well, that's not going to help you, sorry. Okay. Just make sure we get these smaller butterflies. There's going to be times where we want to make some bombs, so it's good to have those available. Whoa, 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 sir, whoa. Really don't have enough tensions, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing here. It's not a giant loot chest, I wish it was. So as you can see, quite a lot of resistance over at this door here, which is why I kind of wanted it to be clear. And being as we have cleared it, we'll grab this now. It's kind of an essential item if you want to use Ashes of War, or particularly if you want to you want to switch them between weaponry. But there we go. Bam. So that is all of the loot from here. Unless there's something super secret nobody's found yet. But I find that doubtful. So we'll head slightly south now. And just out here is another Lost Grace. It's just behind these bushes. Look, here we go. Didn't quite mark perfectly where it was. Go ahead and take a rest of that. We might as well use up these echoes we just got. Because we're now in leveling time. We've got 2 points, and let's go with... I don't know, do I want more dex so I can use the Twin Blade? No, we're good for now. Let's go with Mind and Health. I feel like that's the thing we run out of the most. Running out of health is apparently lethal. So we can clear up the map a little bit now. And they went out this way. It's kind of like supposed to be in line-ish with the... Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? It's kind of annoying how your health bar gets split with the horse there. And it's around this little copse here. Which tree is it? It's that one there sticking out.
Oi! You there?
I'll just
Could you help
poke
us
you
out,
with this.
Pally?
Here we are.
You were just... Thank you. I was pushed and I ended. Oh, when they... So this is all I hope. Or...
Kind of taken me to
Rhyme.
a little bit longer than I'd liked for this episode. Ooh, another rune. When I finally use all these rune items, I'm going to be dirty. That's the only word. So make sure we exhaust his dialogue. An easy way to make sure that you have done is to come back to the fast travel point, and he should be gone. So clear these off. I don't use right now. No. Just get rid of the... Should be gone. Yep, gone. There we are. So, we will end the episode here. In the next one, then, we will go ahead and clear out his cave to continue his story quest, and we'll also gain access to the island across the sea. So, I'll see all you guys soon for that.